Hello everybody, welcome back. In the previous sessions, we have seen most of our programs so far we have written in Notepad++ and then we have compiled by going to the command prompt and then compiled running the Java programs to see what is happening internally, how the things are working behind the scenes. So from today onwards maybe, we'll see instead of writing a Notepad++ program, so we'll move to an IDE. IDE is what is IDE? Integrated Integrated Environment. So integrated environment is the IDE. So there are many IDEs like uh, very popular is Eclipse, and then the one more is IntelliJ, and the other one is the NetBeans. So this is also one IDE, and then there are many other, but most of the in the industry, right? This Eclipse and IntelliJ only more popular. So today we'll see Eclipse. So Eclipse is an IDE. We'll come to know more and more about Eclipse. So from now onwards, every day we'll be dealing with Eclipse. So for that, what do we need to do? First, we have to download the Eclipse. So go to Google and type download Eclipse. Then here there are options Eclipse for Java, J2E. Eclipse is there for many languages. Okay, so we can choose which we want. Eclipse is there for uh, JavaScript and C, C++ also. So Eclipse for Java we have to download. So download and then go to here. You'll get. So you'll have to choose Windows 64-bit or whichever the version we want. So it will have both installer and zip also. So as of now, what I have done is I have downloaded the zip, Eclipse zip. So this is the zip I have downloaded and then extract it. So I have extracted, then I get a folder. So inside this folder, I'll have one icon, this moon kind of icon. So this is the Eclipse starting point. So if you double click on it, then it'll open. So it'll open an IDE like this. So first thing it'll ask is workspace. So what is an workspace? So workspace is a folder where whatever we create projects, all those things, right? It'll put in this folder. So workspace we have to create. So I have a workspace already. So for you to show, I will create one more. Or we don't need to create any folder. You give here. So I'm creating a workspace called WS. Okay, WS workspace. Okay, in E drive. So then click on launch. That's all. So here there are recent workspaces. If you want to see all those things, we can see. So as of now, we are creating a new workspace. Then click on launch. Okay, it will take a little time for launching it. So if you face any issues, if you are giving, when you double click on it, right, if it is giving some issues, which means that you have not set the Java home and path. Okay, so if you face any issues when you start, it will clearly say Java home is not set like that. As because in our system, I have already set the Java home, it will not have any issue. It has opened. So now that is the main important thing. We have to set the Java home and path. Then Eclipse will automatically open it. Okay. So this is the welcome page. Once you come to Eclipse, this is the welcome page. You just close it welcome page. So here the very important thing is there is a package explorer. So here there is a package explorer. There are no projects in your workspace to add it. To add a project, do these things. So we can import a project also. We can we can create a project, all the stuff. So let us start. Okay. So this is the way we can create a project. First time, if you don't have anything in the workspace, so this is a package explorer where it will show all the projects. Okay. So now I am creating a project from here. So what we will do? So we'll create a project. First app. So here we have to give the project name, and then if you see here, what is the JRE, we have to use all these things. I'll cover it. Okay. So give a project name and then click next. So if we see here, right, it has generated SRC also. Okay. So then click on finish. That's all. If you see here, it has created a project. If you see, keenly observe, so there are jars. So JRE system libraries. There are so many things, right? See, here there are so many things. All jars, which means when you write a program, our program is internally having lot of jars. Okay. So this is that we'll come to this maybe later. We'll create a separate session for that. Now let us create a package or class. So I'm creating a class. First I wanted to declare com dot my tech trainings. Sorry, happy tech trainings is my package name, and the class name as usual, hello world, right? So if you see here below, when you want to create a class, if you want a main method by default, you can choose on this. So now I will not choose. We'll create one more class, right? So then I'm clicking on finish. So what it should happen, guys, now it should create a package structure, come happy tech trainings, and inside that hello world. Finish. So click on finish. By that it will create everything. It will create with default structure also, guys. So to increase the font, all those things, right? Show view, and then I will click on others. So general, I wanted to increase font now. See, this font is looking very small, right? I wanted to increase. Show view. See, Windows, there is a Windows icon. Click on that, and then show view, and then go to others, and then in the general, there should be some settings for our font settings, all the stuff. If it is not here, then we may go to preferences. So here, general, appearance, right? Colors and fonts. So what I have done, so I wanted to increase the font. So go to Windows and then click on preferences. So in the first uh, um, thing is general, click on appearance and colors and fonts. So for Java we wanted, right? Or for all. So for Java we wanted Java editor. So edit, you can edit here, guys. Click on edit. So then I will choose the font size, increase it, apply. See here, it automatically applied already. Earlier it was very small, right? So apply and close it. So now it is little small. So this is how we can increase the font. So now if you see here, um, package, happy tech trainings is a package. So package it has created, right? Package it has created. And then I have a hello world class also skeleton it has created. Now I will go and see now there are so many shortcuts in Eclipse. There are so many shortcuts in, you double click on it then it will become full window. So let's say if you double click on this window, then it will become full. Now I want a main method. I want a main method. So I don't want to write full main method. Just write main and then do control space. So what I have done, I have written a main method and pressed control space together. Enter. See, it has created main method for us. Just I have created a main method, and then now for SOP I'll just type SYSO and then control space. Then it will write me for the complete system.out.println. We don't need to type. So here I am doing hello world, right? So that's it. I don't need to compile. Eclipse only will take care of compilation. Let's say if I have some errors, so instead of making S small X capital, I made a small. See, it is showing one red color here. So if you place your cursor there, system cannot be resolved. System cannot be resolved. So I will make it as caps. Then it is clear, right? There is no red color. So this Eclipse, what it does is it once you write a program, it will compile for you. We don't need to compile. So it will automatically compile and then it will keep it ready. Now how to run it? So right click on this and then run as Java application. Right click, run as Java application. Again, right click on the program, run as run as Java program. See, here it is printing. This is the console. So it will print in the console. Okay, it will print in the console. If you want to double click on it, it will become big. So again double click, it will become small. Okay, this is how we write a program. Okay, what we will do, we will create one more project. Earlier, as because there was no project here, it was showing one line, right? Create project. Now there is other way of creating project also. Click on File, New Java project. Click on File, New Java project. So here I will type second hyphen app and then click next and then click finish. I don't want any module. So it has created the SRC. Now this time I'll create a class. My package name is com dot happy tech trainings. So my class is manager. So I want a main method for this. So I don't want to type also. So I'll just clicked while creating the class only. I clicked create a class with a main method. Finish. See, it created a class with main method. This is a comment. So you can remove that. To remove a line, you just put Control D. Control D. So there are some shortcuts in Eclipse. So all those shortcuts you can find Control Shift L if you do. Control Shift L. Control Shift L if you do, it will show all the shortcuts. So active task. See if you see here, build all, Control B, and then close all, Control Shift F4. So if there are a lot of shortcuts, zoom out, zoom it, zoom in, word completion, everything. Control Z is undo, toggle insert is toggle overwrite. See, like this, you can have control end is the task text end, control end. So let us write something int I. What is that? Control text end is something is there, right? So delete control D, delete line. So like this. So you can see all the shortcuts it is better to have good shortcuts, better to learn shortcuts because you can write code faster. So how to open the shortcuts list? Control Shift L all together. Control Control plus Shift plus L all together. If you open, then it will open this window. Then you can see each shortcuts what is doing. Each shortcut what is doing. Okay. So if you learn shortcuts, then it will be good. Your your coding will be faster. Control N is new line. Control N. So like that, there are so many. Okay, this is how we use. So let us create one more class. Employee class. And then here, see automatically when I right click and created package also it created. So here I'll give private string name and then private int age, and then private int salary, like this. Okay, I want a constructor. Just type employee. See, it will show emp and then control space assertion. I have typed, and then here it is showing constructor. Do you want this constructor? Yes. Or if you want a constructor with parameters, you select this and do control space. Then it will show. It is showing constructor. Sorry, control Z. So if you right click this, if you select those lines and right click and then click on source, and then there is a constructor, generate constructor using fields. How did I come there? Right click, select the fields, right click, source, and then generate constructor using fields. So these are the fields I want after my last member. Okay, that's all. Generate. See guys, it generated everything. We don't need to write the code. So Eclipse only will provide that. So I told right in the constructor first the default method is super. Default calling method is super method. Either super or this should be first line. By default it is super. So this is the constructor. So let us use this class inside manager. So let us have a display method also here. Void display, right? So inside this I will have SOP system. Just you type SYSO, and then here I'll do name. So I'll print like that, and then copy paste this, and then age. So age, and then here salary, and then here salary, right? So save it. Now in the main method I can create an object employee. Just type emp, and then it'll show employee emp equals to new employee, and type that. Just type control space. Control space is the biggest shortcut we will be using. So here I will give name as Nayab, and then age as 35, and then salary as, right? This is the employee object creation. System dot out dot println. Let us try emp dot name, control space. See, it will not be able to recognize. See here, name is not visible because we have made it as private. So it cannot be accessed outside the class. So that's the reason I have not done here anything. So there is a display method. I will just call that emp.display. Run this. What happens? So we can have SYST. If you do, there is a system trace actually. System trace. So which will give SYST if you give, right, in which method, which class it is there, already inside the SOP it will write SYST. So SYST and control space, then it will show system trace. So here I am in main method, so just wanted to print. So now what I will do, so there'll be a other way of running also. One is right click, go to run as, and then Java application. Shortcut for that is control F11. See, it is printing here. Control F11. So my main method, and then display method is printing. Name is Naya, wage is 35, and salaries. And if you go to preferences, right? If you go to preferences, if you are not able to find console here, so if you go to preferences and go to preferences, show view. So there is a console here. Console, if you are not able to see there, then you just click on this, it will come here. Okay. And then a very important thing is there is a preference. So in that preference, if you click it, right, there are so many things. General, inside general, there will be so many things. And there is a Java. So I told, right, Java is required to compile programs and run programs. By default, when you give Java home, Eclipse will take that. So here there is a compiler, right? The compiler is 11, JDK 11 I have. And then build path is there, means our source. Once you create a source, then it will have all the source files there. So then the install JR is my install JRE, which means my JDK path where my JDK is present. Okay, so all these things are there. You just explore where it is. Windows preferences. So here it is there. Okay, and now I wanted to see this folder in actually in the folder structure. Right click is on this application, click on properties, and then so here there is a resource, right? Resource, and then location it is showing. And after that there is a button, arrow button. So you just click on it, then it will take you to the place where it is there in our application. See, we have created that in our Eclipse, but in the file system it is there. So it is there here, second hyphen app. So src is there, and then here see src and bin is the folder. All the compiled classes will be there. See, compiled classes here, employee and manager both are there. Okay, so src and bin. So this is the folder structure by default Eclipse creates. Okay, these are the things we have seen. And let's say I will remove this project. How to remove? So delete it. You want to permanently delete from the file system also, then you have to click this. I don't want to delete from the file system. I just wanted to remove from the remove project from the workspace. Okay. If you want to delete from file system also, so you can click on this. I don't want to delete. I want to show you some feature. I just click OK. So if you see here, my second app is there. Second app is there here. But in from the Eclipse it is gone. Now I want to I want to import it back. Means I want to bring it back to the Eclipse. This is very important. So import, you have to select. So here Java normal project, right? Projects from folder. Projects from folder we have to select. Or file system, I think. Yeah. Let us try this. So we have to browse and then go where it is inside E drive. We have created a WS, right? WS, and then second app. Source is a hierarchy, not destination. Okay. I think we should select the projects from the folder. So it came. So I will remove it again and show you. I'm deleting from Eclipse. Right click, import projects from folder. So in the general only it is there. Projects from folder or archive. Next, and select the directory where your app is there. This is my app, right? So this is my app. Go inside, select the folder and then finish it, and it will come here. All your classes, everything will be there. Same. Here we can create a new class also here if you want. Address. See here. Private string street. Right? So this is how we can create a class. So this is about Eclipse, guys. So from today onwards, every day we'll be seeing Eclipse. Don't worry, you will be learning. The more and more you practice, it will be easy for you. So I hope this will help you. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.